What's up, nerds? So today I am joined by my friend and fellow YouTuber, Gico Ciu. He has his own channel on here on YouTube. He does Disney content all the way around. Anything Disney, he does it and he loves it. So I thought what could be better than to ask him to come onto my channel and we can talk about Disney. We're going to mostly be talking about Disney's Investor Day call and what Jennifer Lee had to say about animation and their movies going forward. And we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it, you know, the movie, what we think about it, all that good stuff. And yeah, I also encourage you guys to check out his channel as soon as you get done watching this video. It's super fun over there. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Gico, how are you doing today, buddy?
I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about. I'm always excited to talk about Disney any
Of
day, like
course.
24/7. Disney, I'm down.
Right on. So the first movie I want to talk about, well, what did you think about the Disney Investor Day call? Did you like it?
Of course, as a big Disney fan, I'm happy that DCU is having their moment, like literally like almost a month. I'm happy that we have our own moment. It happens to be very late of the day, and like it's the most gorgeous 4 hours presentation ever. I'm excited for everything, and again, I just wish that they would like separate the days, because like
Mhm.
doing it all at once is like, oh my god, there's like way too much sugar, like too much like sugar of goodness happening in over like 4 hours, like a lot, especially when you're covering like those stuff,
Mhm.
those things. It's like too much. Oh my god, I love it. I miss that excitement, especially for Disney comics since they've been like pretty quiet.
Right on. All right, so why don't we get started on this? And first I want to talk about is Raya, and that's The Last Dragon. And when they announced what they announced with that one is that it's going to be a day and date release. And they also going to put it, it's going to be their next movie to go to their premium video on demand. Now, they didn't say how much they were going to charge for it. As everybody knows, Mulan
Moana.
came out and they charged $30. Now, I don't know if you bought it when it came out or if you waited the month for when it was free on Disney Plus. I personally bought it just because I have a family, and for us to go to the movie theaters, it's like a minimum of $50, and that's just for like the tickets and like a bucket of popcorn. So $30 for me wouldn't be bad. But what do you think would be a reasonable price point for the Disney Plus subscriber?
I Okay, like if we're living a pandemic right now, I'm in that trend. I think it's a good business idea. I just feel like Mulan wasn't. I don't like when people say, "Okay, it was like fail." Like, no, Disney, try again. I think Raya's like probably a good movie to try it out. And personally, I think that I hope they don't do the thing they did for Wonder Woman. It's ridiculous how much I have to pay like $30 just for freaking renting it. I hope that um when I get it in Disney Plus, I hope that I own it. Like the same thing as Mulan, even though it's in theater. I don't know what the theater say right now is gonna be in March, but I hope that I don't know, like I just hope that the price, I think they announced it's like 30, like the same price as Mulan, but
Mhm.
that would be my wish. I hope I only have to pay like $20 if it's like renting. But if it's 30, I just hope that they do the same thing model as Mulan where I pay like 30. And I think it's a good idea because I think that Raya is a good movie to try out the premium access thingy. And I'm very excited. I just don't like how it happens to be like a diverse film. They have to test it in, but again, you got to do what you got to do.
What do you think about Raya and how it looks? They also released new images of certain characters that are going to be there on that day, and then they also released a new photo of the dragon. Which is going to be voiced by Kelly Marie Tran. What did you think about? What do you think about it, and what do you think about the movie coming out so far of what we've seen?
Thank you for asking. I feel like this movie means a lot to me because like that movie again comes to my region, even though like it doesn't specifically see the Philippines, but still part of the region too. So this movie means a lot, especially in my community, because we've been asking for like, hey Disney, when are you gonna make like a Asian, not like Mulan, like a South Pacific part in Asia, like where you see lots of waters, like Raya. I'm excited for that movie, but again, I don't see as a Disney princess yet. I gotta see like the more of itself. To be honest with you, this looks like Mulan's version this modern age, because honestly, like when I first saw how she looks like, I even saw like how the classic doll Raya looks like. She really looks like Pocahontas and Mulan because of the face thing in the animation style. But again, like I know lots of people are gonna say like she's like a Disney princess and stuff, but I honestly, right now at the moment right now she's kind of like a Disney heron to me right now. Same thing with Moana too, because when Moana came out, people were saying like, oh my god, she's a Disney princess, and it's frustrating because like Disney kept saying like, no, she's not a princess, she's just a hero, and now they put her back in the Disney princess brand. So I think this movie looks gorgeous. I think it's a great release date, March, because it's like a spring movie. I'm happy they
Mhm.
didn't release it in Thanksgiving, which I don't mind, but like it's a perfect release date. And the characters look cute. And I remember that the thing that stood out to me was like the little girl. She's so cute. And I'm happy to see like some guy representation because I heard that from Grace Brown, she said it's like a female centric movie. Like, oh my god, I'm afraid that they're gonna cancel it, boys. I'm happy there's some like male character in the story, and I want more Aquafina. I think Aquafina is gonna be amazing, funny. She's gonna be like the new Maui, but like dragon form. I don't know.
Mhm.
It looks like an exciting, thrilling, maybe Pixar sad movie, and again an uplifting movie for another warrior story that makes girls feel empowered. That's what we all need this
Right on. What
nowadays.
did you think about the design of the dragon from the movie?
I think it looks like, because again I think it's from water. It just looks very like water, very like elegant, very like flowy look, and it looks like amazing.
Right on. And then how do you feel about people comparing uh um Raya to Korra from The Last Airbender? They were saying she looks an awful lot
Yeah.
like that. Excuse me. Do you agree with that?
I definitely agree. Like personally, I never seen like Legend of Korra. Sorry if I pronounce her name, but Korra. Like I can see some similarities, and like they really look kind of alike. But I hope that we have to see the final product. I just hope that they don't like follow like the same elements. I don't want Disney to go through another controversy again where like they copy like the same like creator, unless they ask like one of the creators like blessing, hey, can we like borrow some inspiration or someone from that show was working in that film, which makes
Hmm.
more sense to me. But I totally get and see with the comparison, but I just hope that they don't follow like too much from that source. But we'll see. We have to see because we haven't seen much of this film yet. So
Right on. So the next movie I want to hop over to is Encanto. I hope I'm saying that right. Now, this movie is going to take place in Colombia, and it's about a magic family living in a magic house. And I love Jennifer Lee was like, it's a movie about a home made at home. And
yes.
the whole story about that is like all these animators have to work at home, so they move their big fancy computers all their house, and they're working at it from home. And this will be the music for this is going to be done by Lin Manuel
Oh,
Miranda. I don't know how you feel about it, but how do you feel about this movie? What we know so far?
Um, I'm excited. I'm happy that Disney's making musicals again because we haven't had a musical since Frozen 2. I mean, Frozen 2 was like a franchise movie, but I'm happy that they're going back to like their old roots, like making like original musical. Because again, this is like their 50th or 60th Disney animation film. I hope that it's big, like Beauty and the Beast, but like for the Colombians, like Latin like community. I hope it looks amazing. Lin Manuel Miranda is like a genius, like someone. No matter what you say about him, I think that he is very important to the Broadway community. He's very popular right now, and he has made a huge impact on for Disney right now. Like so many projects for Disney, and I'm excited for anything, but I want to see more of it, and the concept of it seems like very Disney like. It looks pretty like simple, but I want to hear like the songs. I think probably gonna like it. I like anything
Right
Disney.
on. I have to be honest, I'm not like the overwhelmingly hugest fan of Lin Manuel Miranda. I feel like he's very like one note as far as his music style. I wish it wasn't that way, but at the same time, I'm all like, I'm ready to give it a chance because who doesn't love Disney animation? I mean, even though I don't like all their movies, I do enjoy it.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I'm not like a huge Little Miranda like stan, and like my other like theater friends do. But like I'm like a general fan. I like some of his music. Like I appreciate the art of Hamilton. He's like a great like songwriter. I appreciate like his talent and stuff. But like I hope that it's a good music level like Moana. But
Right on.
yeah.
So next, I want to hop over to the Disney shorts, and we can go through these each one by one. But these are supposed to be 6 episodes, 15 minutes each. And the first one we can talk about is Moana. They're going to be extending that whole universe. Me personally, I wish they would just do a movie. Another Moana movie. I'm not sure what kind of story they could tell and everything. I'm not sure what they're going to tell in this story with these 6 episode, 15 minutes and everything. But I am excited to see that. The next one is Baymax from Big Hero 6, and that's him going around. Oh gosh, what's the name of that city?
San Fran.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
San Tokyo.
Yeah.
So he goes around there helping people physically and mentally.
Oh,
And then
I love that.
Tiana, they're going to do that. And then the last one is Zootopia Plus. And that one, they're going to have little things like the real mouse wives of Rodania or whatever. And then So You Think You Can Prance, which I think is super fun. So if you want to go ahead, what do you think about these shows and all that?
To be honest with you, I think I'm happy that Moana. I'm happy that we're getting some Disney animation content from Disney. But I think that's what's missing in the service for me personally as a big Disney anime. I appreciate like the Frozen documentary, and so like, this is what I'm missing. I miss like sequels to like these classic Disney like movies. It's okay. Like I'm happy that it's all modern, like relevant to today. I'm happy that Tiana's finally getting her story like told. It makes a lot more sense because if you look at the park, of course Disney has to make something based on Princess and the Frog, and I'm happy to see her story continue more as a human, not as a frog, but as a
Mhm.
human, which is very, very important. You know, it makes me happy to see like everybody excited for that show. I won't say movie, but that show. Yeah, I agree with you. Moana. I mean the polar opposite. I don't know what they're gonna do for this sequel. I think TV show makes a lot more sense because like
Mm.
they can do like different adventures and stuff. And yeah, for the Zootopia Plus, honestly, I hope that it's funny, but when based on the concept that they showed us, it honestly it looks like for preschool. Preschool, like I'm not really a big fan of like the title like Disney like Zootopia Plus. Like, oh my god. Let's stop with the plus. And I'm still gonna watch it. I love Zootopia in general, but like I don't know, I gotta see much of it. And yeah, the Blame Max one, it looks pretty cute. But I see like some people are saying like, hey, what about the Big Hero 6 show? Is that related to this one? But I'm like, oh, I'm excited. I just hope that they bring in like the characters from the movie in the Baymax show and not just like Baymax and stuff. That would be like amazing. And again, I wish that they're like at least 30 minutes, but we'll see with the storytelling. And
Mm.
like I hope they're good. I hope that some of them can be released early because that's ridiculous how I have to wait for like almost 3 years for like Tiana and Moana. Like give it to me already. I don't want to wait for like I understand I'm sure it takes a lot longer, but come on. You can maybe hopefully like push it up. But I'm excited. I'm excited to
Out
see
of Go ahead.
shows. Yeah.
Out of these 4 shows, which one are you most excited for?
Oh, definitely the Tiana, because I'm a big Disney Princess fan. I'm so happy that Tiana is getting her own show. Because after watching Princess and the Frog, I want to know what happens now. I want to know like how is her restaurant business? I want to know what Charlotte is up to. Still looking for dudes and like I'm happy that Tiana's getting hopefully it will be like the same hype love like with Rapunzel and Frozen of course. Like you can't compare Frozen, but like I'm excited for Tiana, and then I'm also excited for Moana. And then the one I'm least more excited for is like Baymax, but like we'll see. I'm maybe if I watch the final product, I might like it. But I'm
Right
excited for
on.
these shows. I think that's what Disney Plus really needs. Than like Marvel and like as much as like Marvel and then Star Wars, but like, I think that's what they really really need.
Yeah, right on. For me personally, it's Zootopia Plus. I'm looking forward to that. I love Zootopia. It's so good. And even though we're not getting a sequel, I guess this is the next best thing. So plus it'll
Yes
be
or no?
interesting to yeah, what was that?
I was like, you never know. Maybe like they might do a sequel after this. I don't know. You never
For
anything.
sure. Yeah. I'm just
Anything.
excited to see a little bit more of that city Zootopia, because in the movie I was just like, they were all like, we got 9 districts, people. And I'm all like, well, what are all those 9 districts? Because you only saw like 4 of them in that movie. So I was very interested to see that.
Can we see some other animals too, like reptiles? Like where are they? Like can I see like the fishes? Because I saw a theory video like where are the other animals too, not just mammals. But like, I'm very hopefully they might explore it in the series.
Right on. I would also be interested in what the carnivores eat. Like, what do the lions eat? I mean, if they're not eating, the delicious lamb sitting next to them on the subway, or the rabbit, the delicious rabbit.
But I thought they're
Okay.
just like human beings and stuff. They just happen to be animals. They're like regular human beings. But
Mhm.
we'll see.
So the next one we'll hop over to is Iwaju. And that is going to be it's Jennifer Lee, in that there's a company. It's called Kugali. I hope I'm pronouncing these all right. And they mostly focus on African artists and African stories, and they do comic books. And they were all like, we want to give Disney a run for their money. And Jennifer Lee heard that, and she was all like, all right, you think you can do this? And this will be the first time that Disney has collaborated with another animation studio. Um, how do you feel about this? They showed us an art, some concept art or whatnot. How do you feel about this? What do you think it looks wise? What do you think it looks like? And do you think this is something that you're interested in?
Um, right now I'm not really interested with it, but like I'm happy that again like the African communities are getting like a story, like lots of representation for them, other than like Princess and the Frog. And like here's my critique. It honestly looks like I'm afraid that it might be compared to like Black Panther of
Hmm.
Wakanda because it looks like Wakanda literally. And like I hope that oh the animation looks pretty gorgeous. It looks very like I can really sense like the comic book like artistic style, like something with Big Hero 6. And I'm hope that it's a good show and it just looks like very very like futuristic and I hope that they can add some Disney magic in it, like not just make it like like Marvel very like serious and stuff. But yeah, I'm very curious with that one. But yeah, I was like very surprised that they're taking a risk, which is amazing, which is great. That's what we want for Disney, and they're advancing with their technology. So
Right
yeah,
on.
overall, I'm just happy that everybody. I'm happy that the African community is getting their own show and stuff, which is amazing.
Right on. Yeah, no, it looks interesting. You hit it on the nail on the head with the whole Wakanda thing. It'll be interesting to see what the comparison is from that, and I hope that they can do enough to differentiate the differences between Wakanda
Yes.
and uh Iwaju. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I thought it looked interesting. It's something that I'll definitely look into. It looked to me personally. I don't know the 2 characters that are on that piece of art that they showed, but the girl personally looked very uh almost like 19 or Victorian England, but in Africa and
Oh, yeah.
futuristic Africa. So I'm curious as to see if they do kind of like maybe this cyberpunk
Oh, yeah.
futuristic kind of thing. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see that. I'm also interested in to see how well this Kuwaji, oh gosh, Kugali, how they stand up against Disney animators. So then the next thing I want to talk about is
Oh,
Luke.
sorry. I want to say,
Go ahead.
the little girl, she reminds me of Shiri. I don't know why, because I think she's the princess. I don't know if they're royalty and stuff. She just reminds me of Shiri, like the animation style. So that's another comparison with and again with Black Panther. I hope that they can hopefully make that separated
For
whenever the
sure.
show comes
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. So the next one I want to talk about is Luca. Now did they showed some artwork and everything, and I think that this sounds like a really great story. A lot of people online were saying it's going to be the animated version of Call Me by Your Name.
Oh yeah.
And what was that?
Oh, I heard there's because when I was watching Grace's video about this like topic, Grace Ranoff, sorry, she mentions about like this is like a comparison with like like an anime movie like
Yep.
Poya or something.
Ponyo.
Yeah.
Yes, some people were saying that too. I personally hope they don't copy that. I mean, sometimes, I mean, people have said Disney has a habit of copying, anime and then just trying to pawn it off as their own.
Yeah.
Lion King is one of them. A lot of people like to bring up. So I
Frozen
hope
2.
that. I'm sorry, what?
I was gonna say Frozen 2, like with the four elements thing. Again, it's like another idea, another like put it to your evidence that they copy from like anime because of the four elements again, like Legends of Korra and all of those stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope that this isn't a rip off of anything and that it's an original story. I mean, it can obviously have elements from something else, but I really hope they do tell an original story, not something that they saw from something else. Other than that, I do think that visually it looks pleasing. I actually last night when I was looking up stuff, I saw the picture of the boy that's like a water creature of some
Oh yeah.
sort. So I saw a picture of him and he looks interesting. So this is something that I am interested in watching, but I'm not sure what exactly it's about, like story wise, and if it'll be its own story.
I hope that because speaking of story, I don't know if this is like a personal story because Pixar loves to say, oh yeah, this is a personal story from like one of our staff member, like like Soul was a personal story.
Hmm.
Onward was such a personal story. I think it was the director, yeah. And again, like I hope that they don't touch that again, especially the best friend element thingy. And like I agree with you, it's visually appealing. The only thing I remember from that film is like it's so beautiful. I want to go to Italy. Like Italy, it looks so beautiful and
It
I don't
does.
know. The only reason I watch a film just to see like the beautiful scenery, the artwork, and the summary feeling and stuff. Hopefully, it doesn't get delayed. And
Hopefully not.
again, I just hope that it's not very very sad. I hope it's like soul level, like not like too sad, but like it's like very lighthearted at the end. And it teaches about like best friend again. And I feel like this is like hopefully another franchise. Like, 'cause it reminds you of Toy Story, because I think Toy Story is the only one, not the only one, one of the few franchises that talks about best friends,
Hmm.
friendship and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So the next one is Lightyear. Now this movie is
oh
going
yes, I
to
was like, what is Lightyear? Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
the everybody's talking about it. The Buzz Lightyear.
Yes,
Sorry.
this is supposed to be the movie that inspired the toy that is in Toy Story. And they did announce that Chris Evans would be voicing the character of Buzz Lightyear, not Tim Allen. How do you feel about that distinction?
It doesn't really affect me because as long as okay, that would be nice if they do like a little like like flashback, not flashback towards the end of the movie where they can like clear that up where like he's literally like an origin story can do like a like I like the different like versions like Tim Allen is the version of the toy Buzz Lightyear. Chris Evans is like literally like the real Buzz Lightyear. And it doesn't really affect me. I'm happy that Chris Evans getting work. I'm happy that his dream of being in a Pixar film magically happened. If you saw like his tweet, it's so cute. And I think everybody's talking because Chris Evans in this film, like voicing like Buzz Lightyear. And I can see it because if you watch Captain America, you can really like see like his voice tone with Buzz Lightyear because Buzz Lightyear is very serious, very like, captain and always the leader of the group. But yeah.
Right on. I don't know. I think it's kind of a little bit of a slap in the face
Yeah,
to Tim Allen.
yeah.
I don't think he's been very divisive. I think that when it comes to certain actors, I don't think he's one of those that really, at least if he has, I haven't seen it, that really throws out his political opinion all over the place like some people do. So I do feel bad in the sense that they didn't do this to Tom Hanks when he voiced Woody, and I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't do that to him. So it just kind of a little bit of a bummer. I also was thinking
I
that
feel like
this.
maybe like because sometimes as you get older, your voice changes a lot. That's why
Mhm.
like they like like ask a different like actor to voice that because like maybe like you're too old. That's what happened to like
Hmm.
some of the Disney animation. But like I don't think so. I think he can still do the voice. I hope.
Right on. This reminded me a lot of you might be too young for this, but they had in the 90s they had this character called Stretch Armstrong.
Oh,
And the situation with that was they created this action figure, and it was just this thing that stretched and everything. And there was
oh,
supposed to be a movie to complement that action figure, but the movie fell through. But they
uh,
still put out all these toys of Stretch Armstrong. And then another one is I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Jingle All the Way,
I think I
but
heard of
there's
it.
a character in that one called Turbo Man, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they actually created that action figure from that movie and put it out. It was like a limited edition and everything,
Oh,
but they actually put that out. Um, and you could have bought it back then. I didn't know that. I wish I would have known that. I would have bought it because I loved that thing. So the next one I want to talk about is Turning Red.
oh
Now,
yeah.
a lot of people online are saying this is very Hulk-like.
I don't. I disagree. This
Mhm.
reminds me of like what's her name again? The Squirrel Girl from Marvel. Like she always talks to like squirrels a lot.
Squirrel Girl, yeah.
Yeah, she reminds me of that. I don't know. I mean, I can see with the Hulk and stuff, but she reminds me of that character.
Right on. How do
Uh,
you feel about this? Is this something that you're interested in?
Same thing with Buzz Lightyear. Like I forgot to say, like I wasn't really into like I maybe if I see like I love the idea of it, but I'm not really like I'm not really like hype and excited for like Buzz Lightyear. Same thing with me with this one. This honestly looks like oh my god, Pixar, are you like losing like your identity? Because this looks like it's like for preschoolers based on like the concept art and like honest looks like a very like Disney Junior like TV show happens to be a movie. We'll see. I think it depends on did they cast who she's voicing? I don't think so.
If they did, I did not see it slash write it down, so I
Well,
don't
if
know.
it depends on the maybe like I'll be more excited whoever voiced that character. I don't know her name, but like overall, it looks pretty like childish. I'm like, come on, Pixar. I hope you don't lose your identity with the because it just looks very very childish and like and hope there's a Pixar magic or something like that's meaning of life. But again, overall, it just reminds me of like Squirrel Girl from Marvel.
Right on. I have to be honest, I'm not interested in this in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think it looks cute. I don't like the red panda thing. I have no interest in watching this. I as soon as it came up, I was all like, yeah, I don't I'm probably not. I'll probably watch it. I say that, but I'll probably watch it because everybody will be talking about it. But I'm just it as of right now, I have no interest in this whatsoever.
Yeah, maybe if maybe if I see who's in the movie and also like who if it's very very funny, then I might watch it and also like I'll still watch it either way at some point in
Mm.
shape or form because I'm like a general like Pixar fan. Like if you come out something, I'll watch it even though I
Mhm.
might have no interest. I'll force myself to watch it. There you go. I'll force myself to watch it. But again, yeah, it depends on the casting. I hope it's funny, and I hope they don't follow a lot on like Hulk or I don't know why I like to say She Hulk, but like um Squirrel Girl. But overall, it's something I'm really interested in. That's like in the bottom of my list. I'm like, come on, Pixar,
Right
you're
on.
losing your identity or something.
Right on. So the next one that I want to talk about is the group of shorts that they had mentioned. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to list them off here and then we can discuss them. So they have Buzz Lightyear to Fitness and Beyond. They have The Incredibles Chore Day, Cars Dancing with the Cars, Coco Day of the Life, The Incredibles, Cookie Num Num, uh, uh, Dory Finding, Ducky and Bunny, and then they have Soul of the City. Now, out of all those, which one do you think sounds the most exciting slash you're interested in the most?
I think like the thing that popped into my brain was like Jack. I love anything Jack. Like he's like such a cute character, and like his animation in the sequel was like so much better than the first. So like I'm happy. I'm excited for see him to crave for cookies again. And to me, I hope I was gonna say Soul too, but I don't want to get into like spoilers and stuff. I'm hoping like this character. I'm hoping to see this character's like who this character becomes like the soul. I hope they answer that in that short. And Again, I'm happy to see Coco being in that list too. Like I think all of their Disney animation. Again, same thing with like when we just talk about like the squirrel girl thing. Again, it just to me looks like a preschool thing, like Forky that some people like criticize with. Hope it's fun. I hope it's cute, and yeah, I hope it's not like very very short, like where it's only like 3 minutes. I hope it's like 7 minutes at least, not like 3 minutes or and that's it. Carry on with your day with shorts.
Right on. For me, it's the incredible stuff. I love
Oh yeah.
those movies. I think that I love superheroes, so I think it sounds really interesting. I'm also interested in the Buzz Lightyear thing. I'm not sure how that's going to go down. I do love Toy Story.
Wait, is there Inside Out one in that list?
I
Inside Out.
didn't see one,
Okay.
but if there is one, I missed it.
Because I thought they're
Um,
doing like all of the Pixar film because they didn't do Brave. That's what. Yeah, I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, Brave didn't do Brave because they all did like the popular like, popular Pixar films. Like, Toy Story, Incredibles. Yeah, I'm with you too. I'm excited for anything Incredibles.
right on.
Make an Edna show. Oh my god, I would watch that.
So they also said that they were going to do a show called Doug Days,
Oh yeah.
which is Doug, the dog from Up, and this will be coming out the fall of 2021. And they were also doing some Cars shorts. Um, are you interested in a Doug Days?
You know what? I'm not really like a big fan of Up. I think Up is like so sad. Like where it's hard for me to enjoy the movie, like how sad the first 5 minutes was. But I'm happy that they're bringing like the original actor who voice. What's his name again? Carl. I'm happy that he's in that short. That makes me so happy. I think the original voice actor and
Mm-hmm.
dog is cute. It looks like a cute short because they showed us like how it looks like in the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely watch it, but I have like zero interest on what's the second one.
Oh,
After
Cars,
Cars.
the Cars, yeah, the Cars
I have
shorts.
zero interest in cars. Oh my god. I don't even remember. I have like no interest in cars. I don't get the popularity with cars, but I just like no.
I don't get it either. I have a son who's 2 and he loves those movies. So maybe it's like a little kid thing because he's all the time like Cars. And I'm like, okay, let's watch Cars again. Although he likes the first one the best. I have no interest in Doug Days either. I don't like Up, that movie. I didn't think it was that great. So I'm not interested in that either in any way, shape, or form. In fact, a lot of these shorts I probably won't watch because I'm not, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in more long form,
Yeah.
kind of TV shows and stuff.
Again, that's the thing. I just hope that it's not like so short, like 3 minutes. I hope it's like 7 minutes at least, like the same length as like the Mickey Mouse one that I watched. It was amazing, by the way. Like the wonderful Mickey Mouse, except for the first two, and the rest is like it's amazing, like amazing. They even brought back like Ursula. I was like
Mm,
so surprised. I'm like, oh my god. I hope that it's funny, cute, short. Not like too short, but like long and short or medium. But I'll still watch it either way. Or maybe, or some of it's like I'm gonna force myself to watch it.
right on.
Ready to start the morning.
So the last one I want to talk about is Pixar's Win or Lose, which will be
Oh
coming out in
yeah.
2023. And that one, I thought this was an interesting idea. They mentioned that
It's a show or a
during
movie?
this is a movie. Oh no, this is a show. Sorry, this is a
Oh,
show.
this looks like a reality show, live action reality show. I'm like, oh, it's Pixar?
Yeah,
It's
well, it
animated
came
or live action?
right on. Yeah, the idea came out of two different people. They were in a meeting and they both got two different uh perspectives of the meeting. So it's going to focus on a middle school softball team, and each week the it will be told through the points of view of a different teammate,
Ooh.
and everything. And I found it, I thought that that was very interesting. I'm very interested in when it comes to, for instance, watching movies, somebody else's perception. Me and my wife, when we watch movies together, we'll finish a movie and she'll just be like, I liked it, and I'll be like, really, why, and everything. And then we just get two totally different things out of it. We both focus on different characters because of who we are and everything. So I think that this one sounds very fascinating to me. I'm very interested in seeing someone different perspective of someone's point of view of a certain thing that happened.
I think I agree with you. I love that idea of it. It's just me. Like if somebody doesn't like something, I would love to hear like their criticism or whatever. So it makes me at least have a peace of mind. Oh, okay, now at least I know why you don't like it. Because I don't I think it's a valid answer where they just said like, "Oh, I just don't like it." I'm like, "Why?" There has to be a reason like why you do not like it. Again, it's like constructive criticism. I think that's like very professional and very like valid. Because I don't think it's a valid like point where you just say like, "Oh, I don't like it because I just don't like it." I'm like, come on, there must be a reason why. Because
Hmm.
it's like the same thing. If somebody asks me why do you like this, then I can answer that because at least I know. But like yeah, I love that idea, and hopefully it'll teach the world on how to understand different perspective of people comes to like, because I think, yeah, I think that the world needs that, especially with like 2020 where lots of topics are all like very divisive,
Hmm.
and like it's pretty interesting to hear like two different perspective in hearing like their reasons and stuff. Hopefully we won't be too upset with the other person but like it's pretty interesting, and happy Pixar is gonna grow very deep on that.
Right on. So that's all I have written down. Was there anything that I missed that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, I was gonna say the live action remakes, but like they're not like Disney animation, but they're like remakes of the Disney animation. But like that's like a whole new
Yeah,
different.
we can we'll save that for another video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um
Oh, wait, I
okay.
was gonna say the only thing that I wish for Disney animation, I say this all the time, but like where's my Disney princess show? Where's my Disney princess show? Because like honestly, like all I've because funny story when they announced like the Tiana one, because when she was mentioning about like Ariel, Cinderella, um Moana, I was like, oh my god, are we getting a Disney princess? Because it honestly looks like a princess show. Like, Carrie, like Jennifer Lee, don't disappoint me. Are we actually getting a Disney princess show? And then that's be, oh my god, of course it's Tiana. I was like so stupid because I honestly like was like brainwashed by her. Cause like, okay, are we doing something with the princesses all together? Like, nope, it's a Tiana. I'm happy for Tiana. I'm like, oh come on. I was like so close on getting
Hmm.
it. But that was a funny story. That was my reaction when they announced a Tiana show. I was like, are we what are we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. But like,
Right on. So
yeah.
out of everything that was mentioned, what is the thing that you are most excited for? What TV show or movie are you most excited for?
Oh, easy. I'm a big Disney fan, not Disney fan, particularly on the princess. I'm excited for Tiana. I'm happy that she's getting the proper story told in a human form,
Hmm.
and I hope that it's funny. I hope they bring back the original characters. I'm excited to meet like you want. I have a question for you. Do you hope that this is 2D or 3D? Because that's the only Disney animations originally 2D. But like I hope it's 2D. I don't want it to be. I'm okay with 3D, but like I hope it's 2D.
I hope it's 2D also. I really love that style of animation. I know it can be a little bit imperfect at some points in time, but I think that I just really like it a lot. I think that it harkens back to, the Disney Renaissance, and I think that uh also because the original movie is in 2D, I think that they should continue with that. But maybe after this, if Tiana is in anything going forward, like she was in Wreck It Ralph
Yeah,
2, that she should be in 3D.
yeah. Well, overall, I'm excited for Tiana for show wise, but movie wise, I'm excited for Raya and Pixar. I'm very curious with Luca. Like I don't know. I'm just excited to see like the visual reference of like Italy. I hope they eat pizza, pasta. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited for that, and yeah, I'm excited for anything. But those are the most things I'm very excited for. Like Tiana's like the answer. Yeah, I'm excited for
right
Moana,
on.
but I'm excited for princess shows.
Right on. I would have to say Raya and the Last Dragon is the thing I'm most excited for. I think that it looks amazing. I have a fascination with dragons. I think they're so, especially like Asian dragons. I love the whole, they've got like a head and then just like this snake body and everything. I don't know what it is. It like reminds me of a ribbon. It just looks really great. I think that I love the fighting and everything that they had in the trailer. I just think it looks fantastic. I'm very interested to see what they do there, and I can't wait for that to come
I'm
out.
excited for Raya to make me cry because I feel like because there's a shot of her like sitting down, looks like she's crying, and there's like Aquafina's character like talking to her, like, oh my god, I'm ready for her to make me cry. I'm ready. I'm excited for her to lift me up, like the same thing as Moana did for me personally. But I love a warrior story, so I'm excited for. I'm excited for her to be a badass, and she looks so beautiful already with the teaser. So
Right on.
it's coming pretty soon. Like it's around the corner.
For
It's not
sure. Yeah, yeah.
far away. There's
Yeah, it's
no
good.
delays anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So the last question I have is going forward with Disney animation and Disney Plus, what's something that you would love to see for future Disney animation?
I would love them to of course do some documentaries on. I would love them to explore like series or a movie just for Disney Plus for like the old Disney movies like Snow White. I would love to see, and like all the old Disney stuff, like the classic one when Walt Disney was still alive. I would love them to do like a series, like a short or like a Disney series, same thing that they're doing for Tiana for like the older Disney shows. I would love to see that. And yeah, for me, for I think they should do more of this. I think that's what's missing in my opinion. Where's the Disney magic? Not like Star Wars or Marvel. Like where is Disney itself? I didn't like Disney Channel. Like where's the Disney animation? That's the only thing that's missing. I didn't like other than like documentary like shorts, but like that's what I'm missing. I want like a Disney animation show, no matter what it is. I just want it something from their
Mhm.
dialogue. But
Right
yeah,
on.
how about you?
I would like to see more original stuff that they're doing. Um like Raya and the Last Dragon. I do think that I would like to see also some more stories told through a father perspective as a dad. When I watch a movie or TV show, I immediately gravitate to the father figure, just because when something happens, I was like, oh, I totally get where he's coming from and everything. So I think that, going forward, I would like to see something, and they don't have to be white because I'm white, but they like, just a father figure, and I would just like to see that going forward.
No,
uh
yeah.
yeah,
Speaking of that,
so what was that?
oh, I was gonna add on. Like, I would love them to do like a storytelling. Hopefully, like a prince, like a LGBT story, happens to be people of color. I would love to see that. Like, I would love to get some like representation for that storyline
For
from
sure.
Disney. I would love that.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great. So that's all we got for you guys today. Gico, it was great talking to you. You guys can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. Gico, where can everybody find you at so they can check out more content that you like to put out?
Oh, you can find me on my Disney, not Disney channel. Oh my god, YouTube channel. It's like Gico Ciu. Where you can follow me social media. You can find me on Twitter. It's Gico Grande. You can follow me on TikTok. Same thing, Gico Grande, and Instagram. Hello, my name is Gico. I'm more
Mhm.
active on Twitter, so follow me. That we can talk and stuff. Anything Disney related. And yeah,
Yep.
hope.
And I will leave all of the links to all your social medias in that section down below. If you guys like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind, Gico. You won't mind?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you
You
for
can
having me. That
leave.
was amazing. Sorry. Thank you.
No, you're good. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.